going on YouTube? Turns out Chris Algieri is having a falling out with Joe DeGuardia over this purse split. Read this article by Greg Logan. It was published April 22nd. It's titled Chris Algieri Unhappy with Purse Split. If you don't know, now you know. Chris Algieri suffered a loss versus Earl Spence. Last Friday, April 16th, 2016. And he's unhappy with the money that he's receiving from that fight. Very good article, man. It goes, very harsh words from both sides. Chris Algieri's pretty much saying, like, I don't know how DeGuardia, is making all this money and all this other stuff when he's not even promoting the fight. Joe DeGuardia didn't disclose how much money they were getting and all this other stuff. And he said Chris Algieri had a chance to extend his contract, for a set percentage, but he didn't want to do that. So I guess Joe DeGuardia didn't disclose how much Chris Algieri was getting until after the check was cut. So it was it's a lot of stuff going on in this article. It seems like a lot of bogus stuff, but at the end of the day, I get that's why a lot of these fighters are promoting their own fights, man. They starting to, being their own promoters, get their licenses and stuff like that. And you got some people argue that fighters shouldn't be promoters and whatnot, like managers. But why not, man? We got so many people taking so much out of your check. These fighters, they the ones that fight. And at the end of the day, like Chris Algieri was saying, it was like, man, I'm the one that has to pay for this. I got to pay for that. I got to pay for that. And then, you know me, man, I feel as if a lot of these fighters should promote themselves. Like, they should take that money and reinvest it in themselves. And if they were the promoters, they probably would do that. And the fact that, some of these guys have to share it with a third party. You got the managers and you got the taxes. I think Danny Garcia was just saying, like, yeah, man, I got to pay like almost 40% tax. That's almost like 50% of my check. And then, so it's like everybody's taking out, they're eating like 50% here. Then the tax man comes. Then you got they got the camp fees and stuff like that. And some people got gym fees, hidden fees here and there. At the end of the day, you lucky to walk away with like 20% or 10%. Man, that's messed up, man. Cause that's messed up. But something's better than nothing. But trying to. I'm gonna end it right there, man. It's just, man. What do you say, man? I'm at a loss for words. Like, what do you do? What do you do? For me, I have to go with the fighter promoting his own fights and stuff like that, being his own promoter, getting his license and stuff like that, and developing like a company or something, based around him, that individual. I don't think, because it depends, man. When you get on a certain level, that you should just cut out these promoters, period. I know these promoters want to make money, but they are kind of making money off of you on your way up. And when you get to a certain level, if you're expecting a higher percentage of a purse, you yourself should be your own promoter. So I'm going to end it there, man. I probably went on a little bit too long, man. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.